The Abbé shrugged his shoulders. "The thing is clear as day," said he, "and you must have had a very fine confiding nature, as well as good heart, to not have suspected the origin of the whole affair." "Do you really think so? That would be indeed infamous." "How did Danglars usually write?" "In a handsome running hand." "And how was the anonymous letter written?" "Backhanded." Again the Abbé smiled. "Disguised." "It was very boldly written, if disguised." "Stop a bit," said the Abbé, taking up what he called his pen, and, after dipping it into the ink, he wrote on a piece of prepared linen, with his left hand, the first two of 3 words of the accusation. Dantès drew back, and gazed on the abbé with a sensation almost amounting to terror. "How very astonishing!" cried he at length. "Why, your writing exactly resembles that of the accusation." "Simply because that accusation had been written with the left hand, and I have noticed that—" "What?" "That while the writing of different persons done with the right hand varies, that performed with the left hand is invariably uniform." "You have evidently seen and observed everything." "Let us proceed." "Oh, yes, yes. Now, as regards to the second question." "I'm listening." "Was there any person whose interest it was to prevent your marriage with Mercédès?" "Yes, a young man who loved her." "And his name was—" "Fernand." "That is a Spanish name, I think." "He was a Catalan." I don't know if this is because we've been speculating and discussing this for 6 months now, or if this is actually coming to fruition, but like, we suspected that all of the folks, Danglars, Caderousse, Fernand, Villefort, were going to play a part in Dante's reckoning, or the reckoning that Dante is bringing to them. But this feels like it's setting an official roadmap. Like, Dante, going back to that idea of dramatic irony, like, we as readers know these are the folks that have done this to him. And when we had the chapter of 100 Days, we had those little checkpoints with these characters. Danglars leaving the country entirely, leaving the naval service entirely. He's getting a land job somewhere in Spain. Remember that? And Fernand thinking, well, I guess this is it for me. As soon as Dante appears on the horizon after being let free, we're going to have to fight to the death, and I'm going to have to die after that. But this is the first time that Dante is putting their faces, their names to the crime of what has been done to him, and it feels like the Abbé is providing Dante with this roadmap. Now, let's just pause and look at all of the individual elements that Dumas has laid out for us so far. Escape. Well, let's even go back one further. Just real briefly, Dumas has broken down Dante and his previous character to nothing, and risen from the ashes is this new character that's transforming and I guess forming in front of our eyes. Within this new character framework, he has the determination, though not the know-how, to escape. He is willing to do anything to do so, including considering killing. Now, we don't know if he'll go that far yet, but the idea and this kind of violent imagery in what he's speaking has been presented. And now he's putting names to the perpetrators of his crime. So that feels like it is really giving directional arrows for where Dante's going to go, where this story is going to go. I'm curious, like, what we haven't had yet, and I guess there's no confirmation on this, but how Dante is going to react to having these names and coming to the realization that Danglars, Fernand, maybe Villefort, has had a hand in his downfall. What is his reaction going to be? Is it going to be forgiveness? Is it going to be compassion? Is it going to be vengeance? Is it going to be murderous revenge? I don't think we have any indication of that yet. I truly think it could go any way. We have a lot of book to fill, so what is Dumas gonna... Is he gonna do, like, a real slow burn of this? Like, okay, let's just play a game real quick. Dante and Faria escape. Do they hide out in Italy for a while Faria is trying to get his manifesto published? And we kind of go on a tangent and see Dante developing himself for years in another country, then returning back to Marseille to confront these folks. I don't know. I'm truly, like, as I mentioned previously, very recently, this is the exciting part of where we are in this book. Like, it can open up and go anywhere. I don't know how Dumas can fill 1,200 more pages. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I am very excited to find out. I realize I'm kind of filling this episode with speculation and fluff, but the revelations of Dante, just seeing what's going on here, the revelations of Dante just are continuing, and there's not much more to comment on top of that at the moment. So let's just see how far the Faria can take Dante down this road, shall we? And continue here tomorrow with more of Chapter 17. All right, I'll see you then. Goodbye. The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.